Hi there, WiCyS. It's Shannon Lietz, the VP of Vulnerability Labs at Adobe. I'm joining you today to talk a little bit about why women are uniquely positioned to be part of cybersecurity and how we can work together to take on more of the cybersecurity challenges. So my story starts a little bit with why we're having such a hard time hiring in cybersecurity. Nearly 3.5 million jobs go unfilled each year. And that's kind of crazy. It makes me scratch my head as to why so many of these jobs go unfilled. But when we talk about not having women at the table, it doesn't surprise me. But more importantly, what this talent shortage does for us is really an interesting thing. We now have $10.5 trillion of cybersecurity costs for the world as of 2025, which is a few years ahead of us. And I wonder why women don't necessarily get to those front lines, because if we could do that, we may not have this problem. How can this just be okay for us? It's women like Ashley Podorowski that make me believe that we can do so much more. Her work with Cyber and Dakota State University are inspiring, truly magical. She makes lots of women more capable every year. And it is her inspiration that should allow all of us to believe that we can do better. That women need to bring our diversity to the front lines and make software safer for the world. So while that first leap may be daunting, because cybersecurity can be challenging, as we all know, and since it's hard to get started and sometimes we wake up and barely find the courage to persevere, remember that we are brilliant. Because, well, let's face it, smart, the word smart just doesn't cut it. And we're bold, finding the will to wake up, do our makeup and our hair, and be uniquely us so that we can be strong and build the muscle required to get ahead and stay ahead of adversaries by being thoughtful, where we put the time aside to think our way through a host of problems, often without great solutions. As we all know, not everything is solved in cybersecurity, but it is our creativity and our ability to be determined enough to get the job done with the finesse of a strategic mind that is keenly aware of the bigger picture. And let's face it, masterful with the kind of our organizational skills that let us do it all, have the children that we want to have the career that we want to have, so that we can be patient and find the inner peace we were innately blessed with as women and mothers and friends and the girlfriend next door that you're trying to share things with, and advisors. And as we lead with the kindness, which is one of our biggest superpowers. In other words, ladies, we are ready. We have these capabilities. We have everything that everybody else has. And in fact, so much more, because as a diverse set of talent, cybersecurity needs us. It's our time. In fact, not only is it our time, it's no better time than to be a woman in cybersecurity. As you well know, as you join us here at WiCyS, as we talk with folks like Ashley, and as we think about the new things that we could possibly do in the industry. So it's time to raise your hand and let yourself be heard. There won't be anyone better, I can assure you. In fact, there's so much that we have to think about. It's time to take the challenge. This is several hundred certifications that realistically no one in the world could perfectly master. And I know that that creates a strain for you to believe that these things can be done. Even if it's only 10 minutes a day, you can change your stars. We need to think about it this way, and we need to take this challenge. So don't let adversaries benefit because you think you're an imposter. I can also assure you, you are not. It only takes a little bit of courage to change the world. And in each of us, there's so much we can do when we work together. Thank you to WiCyS. We need more like you. We need every single woman that we can get to the front lines. And we need to figure out how we can bring more. So when you think about what we can do for this industry and how we can change it and all the things that we can dream up, I have to leave you with one thought, that when women support each other, incredible things can happen. Thank you.